What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video on Stunna Vlogs. It's been a while, everybody. If you don't know me and you're watching this for the first time, which is probably very unlikely, but for all of you that have been watching, you know me, Winston. I had double jaw surgery on June 3rd, 2019. I'm coming back. It's been a bit. I want to give you guys an update video. I know it's been some time. I posted a video maybe a week and a half ago. But that took about 2 to 3 weeks since that video and the previous one before that. So I wanted to make a quick video and update everyone. So today is October 11th. Yeah, Friday, October 11th. It's exactly 130 days since I had double jaw surgery, about 4 months and 8 days since my jaw surgery on June 3rd, 2019. Now for me, I had double jaw surgery. I had my lower jaw moved. I had an underbite. Class 3 underbite, a malocclusion. If there's anybody first time watching or you don't know my other videos, I had a class 3 underbite. Very minor. It wasn't like this crazy, but it was like slightly noticeable like that. My teeth are basically like hovering above one another. So I had an underbite and my upper jaw moved forward. The entire upper jaw moved forward about 7 millimeters, which is a decent amount. Definitely made my face more fuller here in this area, changed my appearance, I'd say most significantly with that movement. And then I also had my lower jaw move forward about 2 millimeters, which a lot of people are surprised about when you have double jaw surgery and underbite. You think that you look like this, so people think that your jaw is actually too far out, but it's really just, for me, in my case, the upper jaw was not developed enough and it wasn't far out. It was actually my lower jaw which was in a better position. So that's what happened. I also had a palate expansion, multi-segment palate expansion, a break here and here, vertical breaks, and my palate was broken into 3 pieces, midline staying 1, and then the edges kind of being separate pieces that were widened out. So yeah, that surgery, 5.5 hours, intense recovery, out of work. I think it was for 5 weeks. It was only 4, supposed to be 4, but my bosses said take another week because it was a very slow week. It was July 4th weekend and week, so everybody was out. So I had 5 weeks off work. I documented my whole recovery process. Again, if you haven't seen my older videos, or you're curious about how that was, day 1, literally filmed myself literally waking up in the hospital immediately after surgery, getting out of surgery the couple days after that, getting my splint out, etc. So guys, we are 130 days out of surgery. How do I feel? What do I look like? Well, you guys can kind of see from the front right now. Here's the side. And then here's a front-on smile. Here's a bite. So everything's looking pretty good. I tell you what, guys, 130 days, 4 months is a decent amount of time. I could probably say that almost a month ago, I was already feeling like pretty good. I was basically, I was eating normal diet, everything. Some things were like a little bit kind of like, oh, this is a little weird, this is a little sore. This doesn't seem like 100%. Now, where I'm at right now, 4 months, 8 days, 130 days, it feels like I'm just basically back to normal. It feels like I'm essentially just waiting for me to get my braces off at this point. That's basically all that's going through my head. I'm feeling really good. I can have things like broccoli that's basically raw, carrots, pretty much everything else, almonds, walnuts, chewed gum. I know you're not supposed to do the braces, but chewed gum, popcorn, same thing. You're not supposed to have the braces, they say, but whatever. Like, I'm just trying to let you know that basically my diet is completely back to normal and everything's been going very, very well. So I'm pleased with the way it looks. I think for the most part, swelling is gone. It's only been, again, 4 months, so it could maybe 2 more months. 6 months is kind of like, oh, once you reach a 6-month mark, it's like, okay, this is what you're gonna look like for basically the rest of your life in terms of your swelling will be pretty much gone by that point, and any soft hard tissue that will have kind of broken down. But super thrilled with that. I had a couple problems through my recovery. One of them that I want to update you guys on is my jaw in terms of how wide I can open it. Before it was only 2 fingers, like that, and now I can open about more than that, almost 3. So not quite fully 3, but much wider, and essentially the width of like a donut. I can have a whole donut, a banana. I've even had like burgers from Five Guys or Chick-fil-A sandwiches, stuff like that where it requires you to like actually open your mouth pretty wide. Now it's not 100% to where I was able to open it before, not at all. I think I'm like 70% of the way there. I think honestly before I could open up and have almost like 4 fingers across my mouth. That might be too many, but pretty wide. I can tell when I'm trying to eat a burger, it's like I'm at maximum capacity in terms of like my opening, and it's barely getting me by. So, but it's better. And I haven't really been doing that many stretches exercises anymore. I used to be doing them like this and holding my mouth open wide for like 10 seconds, resting, doing it again every like 30 seconds for 5 times a day. But overall, I think it's pretty good. And I think just over time, as I talk and eat and stretch my mouth and when I yawn, stuff like that, I am subconscious about it or conscious about it. So I am like stretching occasionally, but I'm not on like a specific routine. But anyway, that's pretty much fine. It's not restricting me from really eating anything. So that's pretty much good. Feeling is completely back, all on my face, completely, my chin, no numbness whatsoever. Gums are all good on the lower, except the top is numb on the right side. So this right side here, all these gums are numb, and then on the roof of my mouth, right side only is also numb. I hope this will come back. I'm not really sure. Hopefully it comes back after 6 months. Maybe it'll take a year. I just cross my fingers that it does eventually, because right now I'm using like floss and I can't feel anything. I also have a water pick, and when I'm using my water pick, I'm like trying to aim between the teeth and the gum line, and I can't feel it. So I don't really know if I'm shooting like up into the gum and getting junk stuck in there, or because you're supposed to water pick at like an angle down so that you kind of shoot food out. And it's just hard to tell. I think I'm doing it right, but again, I can't feel it. So that's kind of the only nuance and annoying thing. Other than that though, that is pretty much it. Again, here's the bite, which I'm just so stoked about. Honestly, like I really want to get the braces off. They told me back when I asked my orthodontist a while ago, like a month after surgery, they said probably a year. So that would be next like March, April, May, maybe even June. And it's only October, so that could mean another 6 months after surgery, or even more. So I'm just crossing my fingers that I get those off, because I know how much better the smile is gonna look without the braces, and that's really what I'm like most excited for. It's like finally get the braces off and go to the dentist too, and just have like a nice cleaning and be like just smiling nonstop. So I go to the dentist pretty often also. I'll update you guys with that. I go about every 2 to 3 months, mostly 3 months, instead of like most people go once every 6 months, twice a year. I go about 4 times a year. Again, it's because I have the braces, food gets stuck, and I'm not flossing every day like I should be. It's really hard to like thread the floss underneath the bracket, and I only do like once a week maybe. So I go to the dentist pretty often and make sure my teeth are clean. I also got my tooth chip fixed. I had it chipped right here. That big tooth right there on the back side, like on where my tongue can touch, it was like chipped off. I don't know what happened. I just woke up from surgery. Once I got my splint out, it was like just chipped. So it probably happened during surgery. A lot of tubes and stuff in there. Someone banged it, it chipped off. Luckily it wasn't like the whole thing where it was like noticeable. It was only like if you looked at the side that you could see it was chipped. But right now it's fixed. So I got that done actually just last week. It took me almost basically 4 months to have that fixed. Just my dentist wanted to make sure I could open my mouth wide enough and everything was good to go in there and do what you needed to do. So yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. For my update, everything is really good. Happy with the results so far. And yeah, if you guys have questions, ask me and I'll make videos on that. So miss you guys. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Peace.